Hey y'all, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Welcome to 2024. Are you guys excited for a new year? I know I am. 2023 was a good year for us, health-wise, family-wise. Everything has been good, right? But if you don't know, we did move unexpectedly from a rental house. We moved into a tiny studio apartment, and now we are in the process of moving to a different region, a different state, and I'm blah blah blah. I am in our new house now, but we will be going back to Mississippi for a couple of months, and then we'll be back here permanently. So there is a lot happening. We are shifting around a lot. There's a lot of things going on. So today we are going to be talking about my 2024 goals, but I want you guys to keep in mind that I'm not going as hard on the goals as I normally would, just because there's so much in life happening. My planner is here and I have my goals, and I only have health, money, and YouTube work-related goals this year. Typically, I would have some family focus, I might have some homeschool goals, but because there's so much going on with the move, I'm not even setting high expectations on some of the things that I feel like I'm already doing pretty great at. I am a single mom. There's only one of me, so there's only like so much I can do, right? But I do feel like family-wise, kid-wise, homeschool-wise, I feel like we are in a pretty good place, all things considered. So I didn't even put any of those goals on my list. And then I think I just have 3 goals per category for health, money, and YouTube. So if you are interested in hearing my goals for 2024, please stick around for this video. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoy or get anything from my content. We do love talking about budgeting on this channel. I am a cash budgeter, though I will say I am becoming less of a cash budgeter and more of a cash saver. I didn't mean that in any kind of a tricky way, but we're going to talk more about what I mean by that soon. But I am a cash budgeter. I do love talking about budgeting on this channel. I hope to go on a few more trips this year and talk about how I am going on trips on a budget. So if any of that kind of content interests you, I would love if you could subscribe and stick around on this channel. We would love to have you as a part of our community. Okay, let's get into the goals. So health goals, goal number 1 is to cook 1 anti-inflammatory meal per day. One of my 3 main meals for the day, I want it to be an anti-inflammatory meal. I have autoimmune issues, so I know that anti-inflammatory meals would do me a lot of good. However, it just seems like a lot of work to like cook for the kids and then cook something separate for myself, or really to just like shift around our I almost said budget because we talk about budget so much on this channel, to shift around the way that we eat like completely. I already know that I'm going to not be successful with that. So my goal is to just start slowly introducing more anti-inflammatory meals into our life, and I'm going to do that just by 1 meal a day. That is also something that I could meal prep ahead of time if I'm just like considering my lunch or something like that. You will see in this video that all of my goals are sort of really attainable goals, kind of baby stepping myself towards the right direction, not trying to go hard on any one thing, but I would like to eat a little bit better, like stuff that's going to suit what my body needs more. Along with that is more water. I would like to drink at least 2 liters of water per day. I have a app that's gonna help me measure that out. I'm set up for success, right? I should be able to do that, but I tend to pick coffee, sweet tea, Coke, all of the drinks that I should not be drinking. And I feel like instead of trying to cut out certain things, because I do really enjoy my sweet drinks, that is my thing, especially sweet coffees, instead of trying to just say I can't have certain things, I want to take my water, did I say that right? I want to increase, that's the word. I want to increase my water to 2 liters a day, and I'm thinking that should naturally make me cut out some of the sweet drinks. If I need to change that goal to a higher amount of water, I have no problem doing that, but at least 2 liters per day of water, and the main objective is to cut out some of the sweet drinks. Next goal is a weight goal. I'm not going to really say what that is in the channel because I know weight can be sort of a tricky subject for a lot of people. I know what my healthy weight feels like, and I will say too, it is not really a goal of mine to get to a particular number. I am trying to get my BMI, or my body mass index, I'm trying to get that lower to something that is more healthy for me, like towards my healthy body weight. Why am I getting so weird on this one? I want to say too, guys, I just got a smart scale. Let me see what it's, let me see what it's called so I can tell you guys. I bought this smart scale on Amazon. It's $50 right now. I want to say I got it for a little bit cheaper, so I don't know if you guys can catch it on a sale. I'm gonna link it down below, but right now it's $50, which I still think is great for a smart scale. It tracks my weight, my BMI, my body fat, my muscle rate, fat-free body rate, different types of fat. It tracks your heart rate, your cardiac index, and your body of water. There's literally 30 things that it's tracking. And so instead of focusing on a specific number, because I don't find numbers on the scale to be very motivating, because if I drink a lot of water that day, I'm gonna look and feel I'm gonna be heavier, right? So when I'm just tracking numbers, I tend to drink less water. I'm almost taking care of myself less because I'm just trying to get a number down, and then I fall off of it because I feel terrible. I'm like, this is not helping me in any way. So I am tracking some specific numbers in addition to my BMI that I really want to see increase, because this scale and this app, it connects to its own like free app. It will tell you your body's age when it takes all the numbers together, and it's telling me that my body age is older than I actually am. So I know once I get my BMI down, that's going to give me some better numbers too, right? Speaking on health, in addition to trying to increase my water, trying to eat a more healthy diet, I am gonna start working out again this year. Baby steps though, y'all, baby teeny tiny steps, because I am not going hard on any kind of a program. I am just going to make it a goal to get outside and walk for at least 15 minutes every single day, or if I don't want to get outside and walk, I can do 15 minutes of yoga on the TV. Okay, moving on to money and work goals. Let's just start with money, budget related goals, and then we'll move into YouTube and growing my business type goals. Goal number one, and the main goal, is just to stick to my budget. Okay, if you haven't seen the video that came out on January 1st, I talked all about my 2024 budget. I gave you guys exactly how much I plan to spend in my work budget, in my personal budget, how much I plan on spending on the kids. All of those numbers are laid out in a separate video. I will link that below as well, but stick to that budget. I cannot tell you guys how many times I changed my budget in the year since my income has started shifting and changing and I'm working for myself. So the goal this year is just to stick to the laid out budget that is already set. Any money that is made over that amount of what's in the budget is going to go towards some long-term goals, health savings, and or like a buffer if we have some lower months than what we need for that budget. So stick to the budget. That is my number one goal. That is like the big goal when it comes to my money, is just stick to the budget. Next, I don't want to spend any money per week on budget. I started this I'll show you guys. Can you see that? I started out like $5, $10. I eventually just circled over it, $0. $0 per week for my budget for fast food. If we do have an occasional fast food run or eating out run, it's gonna come out of our weekly money. And y'all, our weekly money for 2024 is we get $50 for the entire month as our like fast food buffer, coffee, all of it. Not $50 a week, which is already really low for us, $50 per month. So no fast food for 2024. The plan is just to be very prepared. Be very prepared with snacks, prepped meals, things like that. So we're not ever feeling like we're stuck out and we're starving and we have to get fast food. So no more spending on fast food. That's really it. That is it for money goals, those two things. No fast food at all. I think cutting that out of our budget is really going to make a huge impact. And then sticking to the budget that we created on January 1st, and that video is up. We can talk about that in that video. Let's move on to probably the most exciting part and the real focus of my life for 2024. Again, I am a mom. I'm a homeschool mom. So we have all kinds of things happening that you're not seeing in these goals, but I'm pretty good at taking care of like family and kid things. I didn't feel like it needed its own like attention and to be stood out, because that's gonna happen. But with YouTube and work, this is a year that I'm really focusing on YouTube. I'm not stepping away from products. I am gonna have products on my own website, but overall I'm attempting to put way more effort into YouTube, because that's really kind of what fell by the wayside in 2023. Overall, I would like to hit 6 million views on YouTube. I'm currently sitting at 3 million. So in 2 years, it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years to get 3 million views as a total on my channel. This year, by the end of the year, I would like to have hit 6 million. I know a lot of people on YouTube tend to put like subscriber goal counts out there, and that's great. I would love to have 100,000 subscribers at the end of the year, but that I feel like something I don't have as much control over. I really don't have control over view count either, but when I am creating videos, I can put a little bit more effort into thinking, is this a video that my staple crowd is going to enjoy? Or is this a video that they're gonna enjoy, but also the YouTube algorithm like might pick it up because it's a conversation that other people are having, right? So I could easily put a subscriber count out there, but I am more interested in putting a total view count out there. So I'm gonna say 6 million views at the end of the year is my goal. But the way that I am planning on hitting that 6 million view mark is I would like to do 2 videos every single week. For most of 2023, I only put out 1 video a week, and it was a cash stuffing. Cash stuffings are great. My core audience loves cash stuffings, but I'm not going to get out into the algorithm more if I'm only doing cash stuffings, right? So 2 videos per week. One of them will likely be a cash stuffing. The other one will be something different related to budgeting. And I'm not gonna stop myself at 2 videos a week. I mean, I'm going to shoot for more, but at least 2 videos per week, at least 2 shorts every week. Shorts is not something that I've really done a lot, but I think that's gonna be a great way to get me out there to a new audience, is to start creating more shorts here on YouTube and on Instagram. I think the cool thing about shorts is if I can ever start creating them, I could potentially put them on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube and kind of widen the audience and get out to more people. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. 2 videos every week, 2 shorts every week. The shorts will be posted on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And then 2 lives per month. I would like to start going live. I was doing office vlogs and lives and stuff, but I have recently taken a couple of weeks to really just focus on what I want to do with this channel. And I feel like the way I started going wrong with this channel is when I started trying to introduce more work-related stuff. I think my work-related stuff can be kind of fun, but the core reason I created this channel was because I wanted to be a part of the budgeting community, and I feel somehow in the midst of it, I started trying to be more of a work Etsy shop influencer or something. I don't even know what to say because I don't know what I've been doing, but I really want to get back to the core of what I'm trying to do and what the community that I want to be a part of, and that is just talking about my budget, talking about how much my business budget is and my personal, and talking about, you know, saving money with our food and our groceries and how I'm trying to afford some business dreams that I have, right? Where am I going with that tangent? Lives. The lives are going to be more talking about like no spend ideas, or like, these are my real numbers from the month, let's talk about it. So our lives that we're going to start having are going to be less Etsy focused and more budget focused. We're just trying to rein everything in and get more on topic. That's it as far as like YouTube goes. I do want to have my website should launch in, actually by the time you guys are seeing this, the website is probably already launched, but the website, I want it to be launched and running steady. We will have memberships on my website. That's a whole conversation for a different time. And a lot of the things I'm kind of hitting on right now are conversations that are going to be expounded upon this year. So definitely keep an eye out for videos if you're interested in any one particular thing that I'm saying today. But just to keep it short, I do want the website membership and the website to be running really steady. I will be selling physical items on my website. Ideally, pretty soon, all of my printables are going to be on the website, accessible by members. This year is going to be the year that Etsy completely goes away from me. I will no longer have printables anywhere except on my paid membership. So it would be a monthly fee of almost $2, $1.99, and you can access all of my printables from the past at any time you want to. all of my printables that I'm creating monthly. And in that, I'm thinking that's going to free me up to create more printables and just have a really active community on the back end with my members. If you're interested in getting a membership, let me know in the comments. So to clarify in one sentence, members will not immediately have access to everything. There's only going to be 10, maybe 20 of my printables on the back end for members, and I will put something new every single month. But once we hit 1,000 members, that's when all of my printables are going to go away on Etsy, and they're only going to be accessible to the members on my website, and you'll have access to everything. Anyway, moving away from memberships, if you are at all confused, I'm sorry. That's going to be expounded upon more probably. Actually, I think we'll do a live soon when that website launches, and we can get into the nitty-gritty of the website and the membership on a live. But my big goal for the year is that that website is going steady and we have 1,000 members by the end of the year. Money goals, you guys want to hear money goals as far as YouTube goes? I mean, I guess I will go ahead and say it because this is pretty quick, but I would like to have 1,000 members on the membership site. If I have 1,000 members that are paying $2, I'm making $2,000 per month on the membership site. So that is my incentive. Well, you guys who use my downloads will be saving a ton of money just because you're paying $2 and you're getting what would normally be hundreds of dollars in downloads. The incentive for me is it's a steady amount of money. I have a set core group of members that I'm able to chat with and potentially like just go live with members, hang out with members. You know, there's benefits on both sides, but the goal for the memberships website is to hit 1,000 members. That would be $2,000 per month in revenue that I get. I would like to hit $4,000 every single month in sales. The physical products, those very soon will also be moving to the website. So in things that I'm physically shipping out from Jordan Budgets, I'd like to hit $4,000 per month. I would like to hit 1,000 per month in YouTube, in AdSense. That is something that was very easy for me to attain in 2022. As the chaos of 2023 has ensued, I have been under that number for the last, I'd say 6 months or so. So I would like to get back to 1,000 in ad revenue in YouTube. And then something that would be very new for me is to hit $1,000 per month in sponsorships. I think that would be great if I could introduce a couple of new sponsors to you guys in a month and get some consistent revenue that way. I don't think any of these numbers are unattainable. I do think it's going to take some work in my part in making sure that I am providing value to you guys, that I'm bringing in meaningful sponsors, that I'm not wasting our time or our energy in any certain way, right? But if I'm able to meet that goal, that would be $8,000 every single month in revenue. That is my goal. If you saw my budget video though, you know that if I hit $8,000 a month, less than $3,000 of that would be going towards personal. About probably $4,000 would be going towards business and building the business, and then anything left over goes towards long-term savings. So that is the goal. Those are my numbers. I plan on, again, being very active on YouTube this year and being even more transparent than I already have been. So if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and joining our community. If you watched this video all the way to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.